Eric Hartline-USA Today Sports. The Dallas Cowboys and defensive end Randy Gregory have agreed to a one-year contract extension. Gregory was scheduled to become a free agent after 2019, but is now signed through the 2020 season. This move will likely surprise many given Gregory's current status. As of late February, Randy became indefinitely suspended once again for a violation of the terms of his conditional reinstatement. Gregory has struggled against the NFL substance abuse policy for the majority of his career. However, the Cowboys have never wavered in their support of Gregory and their expressed belief that he will return to active duty this season. A day after acquiring Robert Quinn last week, the added year worth $735,000 more with escalator. Team has stayed hopeful Gregory plays in 2019. Drafted in 2015, Randy should have been an unrestricted free agent this year under his original rookie contract. But his missed time from suspensions cost him accrued seasons, according to the CBA, and thus his contract got pushed out another year. This extension to 2020, though, is a willful decision by both team and player. It says a lot about how the Cowboys perceive Gregory and his issues, as compared to their handling of David Irving's situation. What remains to be seen is how hard it will be for Randy to get reinstated again. It will depend on the severity of his violation, which is not currently known, and the measures taken to get back on track. Helping Gregory is that his boss, Jerry Jones, has been one of the most outspoken NFL owners on the need to modernize the league's stance on marijuana. No doubt, his dealing with Rand have helped shape Jerry's views on the matter. We'll have to wait and see how all of this unfolds, and just when Randy Gregory will be available to play for the Cowboys again. But for now, this minor contract move is a strong endorsement of the player from the organization. Defensive end Randy Gregory. The Dallas Cowboys and Miami Dolphins have reached agreement on a trade for veteran defensive end Robert Quinn, pending a new contract being worked out between Quinn and the Cowboys. According to Ian Rapoport, the two sides are negotiating a one-year deal for Quinn to come play in Dallas. He had 1 year left on his current contract with Miami. Sources: There are still minor issues to work out with Quinn's agent, but for 2019, Quinn was scheduled to make $11.8 million in base salary. The Dolphins are looking to save that in this trade, dropping his cap hit to just $1.1 million in dead money. Given the savings for Miami, what Dallas is giving up in this trade could be minor. This deal allows the Dolphins to get a little something back for a player they'd have otherwise probably released. Adding Quinn, who has had 15 sacks over the last 2 years, gives the Cowboys a great potential sidekick for DeMarcus Lawrence at defensive end. It also helps lessen the blow if Dallas is unable to finalize a long-term deal with Lawrence, perhaps then seeking to trade him away or facing a holdout. The Dallas Cowboys have reached a one-year agreement with safety George Iloka, according to ESPN's Todd Archer. Iloka spent 2018 with the Vikings after 6 years with the Bengals. He's started 79 of his 99 career games since being a fifth-round pick by Cincinnati in 2012. Iloka turns 29 years old next week. The Cowboys have agreed to a one-year deal with safety George Iloka, according to a source. Iloka met with the Cowboys on Friday and was the third safety to meet with the club during the week along with Clayton Geathers and Eric Berry. The Cowboys have https://t.co/jb5njl Wepic. This isn't the safety that most Cowboys fans wanted. After over a year of pining for Earl Thomas, sights turned to Eric Berry after his free agent visit in Dallas last week. However, it makes sense that Iloka would be attractive to the Cowboys. At 6 feet 4 inches and 225 pounds, he fits the physical mold of what defensive backs coach Chris Richard likes in his players. He also is younger than Berry and Thomas without the same recent injury issues. Iloka becomes one of many Boise St. products on Dallas roster, joining Tyrone Crawford, DeMarcus Lawrence, Leighton Vander Esch, and others. He entered the league with college teammates Crawford and Kellen Moore, the Cowboys' new offensive coordinator, in 2012. We'll have to wait and see how George Iloka fits into the current mix at safety with Jeff Heath and Xavier Woods. He spent most of 2018 as a backup with Minnesota, but Dallas will likely give him a chance to start. According to multiple sources, the Dallas Cowboys have signed former Green Bay Packers wide receiver Randall Cobb to a one-year deal to help bolster their depth at the WR position and potentially become Cole Beasley's replacement. Cowboys are giving former Packers WR Randall Cobb a one-year, $5 million deal, per source. https://t.co/8kwfpjsp8t. The Dallas Cowboys met with Randall Cobb earlier this week, but he eventually left Dallas without a contract. He must have had a change of heart or just needed time to ponder the Cowboys' offer, but regardless of what transpired in that short time, he is now part of America's team. During his time with the Packers, Cobb accumulated 470 receptions for 5,524 receiving yards and 41 touchdowns. The 8-year veteran will now be expected to replace some of Cole Beasley's production out of the slot for the Dallas Cowboys. After years of watching Beasley as the Cowboys' slot WR, it will be really interesting to see Randall Cobb in that role. He's not as quick-twitched as No. 11, but can be just as dangerous due to his ability to be more of a down-the-field receiver. He also brings added value in the return game and could compete with Tavon Austin to become the return specialist. This would mean the Cowboys forego drafting a wide receiver early in the 2019 NFL Draft, but I wouldn't put it past them. Regardless of what happens, this is an excellent addition. Welcome to Cowboys Nation. Randall Cobb.